sandstorm, and Sir Big Spur starts getting those claws sharpened, Williams-Brice Stadium comes alive in support of their South Carolina Gamecocks. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 11th-ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Gamecocks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Power football with the run. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
You can't pull all that stuff out here, baby. That stuff needs to stay in there. That's not being thrown away, Hopi. That can't go outside. That has to stay in there.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Hill. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. This home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Jackson gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
And that right there is a huge reason why this team has a winning record coming into this game. Their defense takes the ball away. And here on the opening drive, you see the athleticism in the back end of the defense, picking it off and putting it in great field position for their own.
Offense set on 1st down. He'll start this drive firing. He looks that one in nicely. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
This guy reminds me a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why he's in the Heisman discussion.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action all over them, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big 1st down.
Knocked down for the tackle. Now it's 2nd and goal. Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
Now on the move. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Fourth down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. Using his feet to buy time. Incomplete. The defense holds.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays. And I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
They'll give it to the back. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. The give and the run on fourth down. The Razorbacks get enough for the first down.
4th and inches, just trusting your offensive line. They're able to get just enough movement at the point of attack to keep this drive going.
They are shaking the rafters of this place, trying to help their defense as they've got them pinned deep. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in the fourth quarter game.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking down the middle. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. Wide open, it's a foot race. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Dropping back, it's Sellers. And it's picked off right at the goal line. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
Tackled at the 25, but they get out of jail with a 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. We'll get this quarter going with a second down play. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Arkansas.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Jackson will throw. Get it out on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Well, they made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Razorbacks will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. The ball is going to be downed at the 35. South Carolina offense is back on the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to...
He lobs one high down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And good job by the defense. The defense clearly knew where they were going with the football. Double coverage out wide, making sure they don't give up a touchdown to that guy. Nice job by the defense.
After the incompletion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he makes the catch inside the 10. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. Well, what that... South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Quickly complete. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
This offense is clicking. Everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Let's it fly. Finds a man on the right. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and it's on this interesting matchup as well. Arkansas State fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. The thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough, and they could just find a way. They're trailing by 11 to Georgia. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
All right, not ideal. Right, not ideal. You're an offense. You want to get a good kickoff return, but you're starting inside your own 10. Now come out, set the tone, get some high percentage completion. You might not go with that script you had because you thought you might have a little better field position, but you just get some few 1st downs, get that first down right now.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Running back searching for a hole. Finds some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Jackson will throw. Looking to scramble. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Throws for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown.
What the fuck is these dudes? I don't, you know. All right, man. I don't understand why you're playing that.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
They're not blocking, bro. Like,
all the way back at the 5.
Shit crazy, bro.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet.
Shit crazy.
Seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on for to the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes and I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Got his man on the right. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. After that completion, move the chains. Now first down. To the air. It's Sellers. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, South Carolina!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Sategna. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
On second down, he's looking downfield. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off. Got room on the return. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
South Carolina, 28, Arkansas, 0.
I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Here comes the offense on first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Gets rid of it. That's caught. It's Johnson. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
What a weapon this guy is, right? The tight end position. Not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to break down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
Got it! Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the route is on. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
South Carolina, 35, Arkansas, 0.
Coming out with it, it's Sategna. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
First and 10.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, return to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David. Oh, the ball's out! Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. He's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Jackson gonna throw it. And it's his fourth interception of the game. Touchdown, South Carolina! How about that D coming up with a play like that? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Arkansas offense will take over. 1st and 10.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
That's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching you. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Little touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. The Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And the punishment has been extended.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
That's what I thought.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
And it slipped out. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He unleashes a long one. And he throws another interception. And then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
What an interception. He's dangerous because not only can he catch the ball and pluck it out of the air, but he's hard to bring down, too. This is a guy that I think could play offense for a lot of programs around the country, and he showed you his open field running there.
Got his man in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Wants to throw. It's Sellers. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Gamecock! And the pummeling has started.
Have a day.
Be careful.
Fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, Phyllis, here's a final update on a top 15 clash. Florida sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in the swamp. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way.
To get ribs?
When you're down this much,
Yeah,
I
he would
think
be
the
done with
running
ribs
game
by 12.
is used sporadically, not
Yes.
as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
They go to the ground. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough to attack.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. The give to the fullback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. You want to talk about aggressive or wacky? This head coach is keeping his offense on the field inside his own 30. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, that's the 2nd pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays. Listen, you're supposed to see the quarterback break on the football. You've seen several breaks on the football. Your job is to know what the offense does really, really well. And you can tell this defense is dialed in, and they know exactly what this offense wants to accomplish.
From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. It's complete to the left. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
This quarterback now has over 400 yards passing. To do that, you have to have weapons catching the ball. You've seen that in this offense all game long. There are some dangerous playmakers in the perimeter.
And the Gamecocks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Touchdown, South Carolina! And the beatdown has ensued. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Bring in the heat. They still can't get him down. Oh, what vision. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Razorbacks. He just took it the entire length of the field, end-to-end, coast-to-coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, take a knee, no, yes.
The fake, they flip it to the kicker. They're not going to get there, trying to sneak it in for the 2, and they'll get 0 instead. After that score, they'll try to build some momentum here in the 3rd quarter and get it back with an onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
You know, momentum in college football is a real thing, and after scoring on their last drive and still trailing in game, the head coach decides to take a chance, roll the dice, go onside kick, and they get it. If they can score here, all of a sudden, all the momentum is back on their side.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout.
Looking for a productive play on first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
Gain of 1. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, South Carolina, Arkansas.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. We'll get this quarter going with a second down play. DB's right up on the receivers. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Razorbacks want to move quickly. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
And the Razorbacks will line it up on 1st and 10. Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
You took a bunch of power plays out over there.
Timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. Just it makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Wide receiver shows motion. Handoff to the fullback. Shakes off the tackler. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. They want to run this quarterback. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the run. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Pirouettes through. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. He's got it. Still on his feet at the 45. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Gamecocks are in the hurry-up.
Got to give this guy credit all season long. He's played well, he's stayed healthy, and he's just executing. With that last throw, he's now surpassed 4,000 yards as we get late in the season.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. With jet sweep pass. Across the 25. Touchdown Gamecocks! And the stomping has commenced. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. The give to the big fullback. Powers through the defender. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to let it go. He's got it at the 30. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He's going to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll pull it down. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little
take these rubber bands
bit
off.
a high note. A little bit.
You take these rubber bands out of there.
Jackson will throw.
Yeah.
And the pass hits, picked off.
The 2-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Oh, and he gets it back. A fortunate turn of events.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
Dances away to buy time. Crosses the 30, he's got away. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And the route is on. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a final alert coming from the clash between Alabama and LSU. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical.
And that pass is intercepted. Taking it the other way. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Buys a little time. He'll let one go down the right side. Oh, what a grab by the defense. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Just trucks through it. Oh, look out. He's at the 40, the 20, inside the 10. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Timeout is called. The clock stopped with 26 seconds left. Undeterred by this huge deficit in the last half minute, they'll line up for the onside kick. cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one. They went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score?
All kinds of running room. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And here we go, final play of the game right here. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. To the air, it's Sellers. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. After this, it'll be a wrap. Let's go. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
In this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Shoot socks on right there.
Remember we could drive a grandson? They like lift you up and then you go like it makes you like kind of fall off. But at least you can
Yes. Mommy's talking to you. Mommy's talking.
You can stop acting like a smart now. Smart.
For Minnesota, be their second fight. Vikings are now outscoring their opponents in the first half this season, 69-10. With their second fight, into the win. With the 16th, went to right on the hand. Placement was where it was on a 41-yard. Rise in halftime coming up. JB and the guys have scores and news and highlights. All coming up next. The Verizon Halftime Report. And then after this one, take you to Los Angeles. The Los Angeles Chargers and the defending two-time Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs. We're off to a 3-0 start. Casual with the Vikings. Those are two of unbeaten teams coming into week 4. Well, it looks like the Chiefs are going to have to face Justin Herbert. Looks like he's going to try going with his injury out there in LA. Patrick Baker trying to the first and 10 after 16. Incomplete. Second down and 10. The Packers today, in a disruptive resume and what they've put together, the interceptions, the missed field goals, they're down 28-0. Well, then you got 2 timeouts. You get the ball first in the second half. You want to try and go down and at least get some kind of points here before halftime, but you also have to be careful not giving the ball back to the Vikings team or hanging on. Second down 10. It's up to Jacobs. And then catching on, takes the ball to the 23. Gain of 8. Well, and by avoiding this tackle with the spin move and getting out of bounds, that stops the clock. It makes this a more manageable third down. All pressure packages brought in by Brian Flores today. Well, right now, 8 guys right at the line of scrimmage. Look at everybody lined up across the board there. And this is where down confusion. Who's blocking who? And the pressure guy got right in. Forcing it on field was covering. Mentioned 8 guys at the line of scrimmage. They're going to drop out 4 and only bring a 4-man pressure. So they go to cover 2 with the safeties wide at the top. That forces this throw into the far sideline while you're on the run, squeezing it in between the corner and safety, making that very difficult. Fortunate not having another turnover. He was looking right back into, as you mentioned, Kevin, the wind. You pointed out to me at the top of the stadium, the flags are going in one direction, but then it hits the stadium and scoops and goes the other way. So while that ball was carrying on it, you try making a very difficult catch. You're going to let that go. They asked for this, and you can't. It's first and goal.
What's the heck?
And so the Packers trying to touch something up. Before it's first and goal. Second down. They have 2 timeouts. It's got to be on the floor for the thing. Being all the way up the field and down inside the 5. Get some clarification here. James Jones, what do you see here? You know, I think naturally, guys, you did a great job. We saw a great angle that this ball wasn't possessed and was not breaking the goal line whenever he made clear possession. A great shot here. Now, as it relates to Coach LaFleur's behavior, if he is running down the sideline to call time, you do that because he's running down the call the time. It's obvious at this point, as we see from this shot, that this doesn't look like he's calling timeout at this point. He's just venting in frustration. It appears he's up in his team area, and he's doing down there for a timeout. Now we see him calling a timeout after this, but I take that back, guys. If he's doing that prior to, he's upset that they didn't recognize the timeout early and is running down. I think that's the conversation he's having with Bill Vinovich right now. This would be the Packers' second penalty in the first half. Gene, we thank you very much, and let's get some clarification on the field. Second timeout, before 10-second run out. The ball with the penalty is pushed in. So, Gene, what you're saying now, him running down there, if he's running down there calling timeout, that's allowed, which we see coaches do all the time. But the fact that he went from the field to argue about the play not being reviewed because it has to be stopped by them, he should have just called the timeout and then have that discussion. What do you think? Exactly, Trent. And then when Bill just announced that Green Bay has called a timeout to avoid the 10-second run-up, that's because they have a foul enough that stopped the clock for unsportsmanlike conduct behavior on the bench, and that would have carried a 10-second run-up. So when he called the timeout, he would have put it down. Thanks, Steve. I'm Josh Williams and James Chapman. Jaden Reed, who's in the conference, he puts it over the top and puts it wide enough, puts it over the top of Murphy and puts it wide enough so the safety can't get over the top to help. With the receiver going down the middle of the field, and got no chance from getting over there. And this one, how are you going to do it? It's 2 seconds to go in the first half. 50 seconds after this from the end.
It's easier to make the right call if you have the right team. And looking for the ball. Did you see that? Aisle 27. That's how a pro finishes. C.J. Stroud putting up points with my loads from the and really winning it. McCaffrey under pressure. Getting it same day, that's clutch. In-store, online, our love team has you covered. How many people tuned by? It's full. They're from Dallas.
That's your pass. And they get 7 on the board. Nice play design here. Going to get middle of the field. Middle of the field. And that takes away the safety. Right here, do a little stutter and then go. It's on the release. It's a little slow release, a little stutter, stick to the left, but that double post is what draws the safety. It draws the coverage upfield to the inside, allowing Reed to get one-on-one out to the outside. And as I said, perfectly thrown ball from Jordan Love. As the Packers get on the board before going down. I'm just in the kickoffs. And Here's 8 seconds to go. So we're finishing off the helmet of Greenwood. And we're just trying to it was really captured with the move, and they take it at the 3, and they go with the penalty on the coach. A 15 touchdown pass to Reed. Games 8 seconds to go after 20. I would expect they do nothing more than just take a knee, which is what they're lining up to do. 3 touchdown passes, 11 of 15, 136. 12 of 24, 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass. Each guy can have their 19 with the 7-minute total leading the day. His first half of the night, strong throws in the Studio Station.
Look, I got the new iPhone 16 Pro and Price, and Apple Intelligence is pretty awesome. You can get it when you trade it to any phone. At Verizon, new and existing customers can get iPhone 16 Pro on us when you trade in any phone in any condition. Only on Verizon. Fans launched the CBS News Vice Presidential Debate Tuesday.
It's Ford SUV season in the Northland. Time for great offers across the entire lineup, including Ford Explorer, America's all-time best-selling SUV. Get ready for the coming season with weather-ready features that make life easier, like heated seating, a heated steering wheel, and remote start. Amazing offers on your favorite Ford SUVs. This is Ford SUV season. Get 2.9% financing for 60 months plus $2,000 FlexBuy cash, plus a free limited maintenance plan on Explorer. Only at your local Grand Ford dealer. In the real game of life, things are about happiness is the goal, and sometimes this game changes the rules. North Shore Bank is in the business of change. Don't roll the dice by yourself. We're here to help you create the life you want. North Shore Bank.
Injured? Call Stockman Law Office. Serious injuries including wrongful death, recreational vehicles, boats, and dog bites. Call anytime. 218-576-8599. No recovery, no fee. Stockman Law Office. Serious injuries, serious law.
At Superior Fuel, we're more than just an energy supplier. We're your neighbors, your friends, and your trusted partners. Our dedicated team is here to provide you with a level of service that's truly superior. From our friendly delivery drivers and service technicians to our friendly customer service representatives, we're here to make your life easier and give you the peace of mind you deserve. Join the Superior Fuel family today and experience the warmth of superior service. Superior Fuel, fueling your way of life.
Purchase your tickets today at LoveClubProductions.com. CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report. The NFL powered by Verizon 5G.
Welcome back to the Verizon Halftime Report. Coming up 4:25 Eastern, we head to the City of Angels. Justin Herbert and the Chargers. Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. That is the featured matchup.
Yeah, big divisional matchup, a big rivalry right there. I think the big question of the Kansas City Chiefs, they're 3-0. But as Patrick Mahomes has said, they could easily be 0-3. They've kind of been on the edge. They lose Isaiah Pacheco, but really the story early this season is Carson Steele. He stepped in and gave us up in the running game. And on the other side of the ball, it's me about Justin Herbert and his ankle. He hurt it last week against the Pittsburgh Steelers. How mobile is he right now? So that's me the question going into this game. He may start it, can he finish it?
Chiefs on the edge, and their record again is what? 3-0. Hey, folks, the Verizon Halftime Report continues.
On game day, you see our strength. We see yours too. We see the strength it takes to get screened. Facing your fears while still having hope. Knowing that even with great strength, there are some battles best fought with people by your side. Getting screened is the first step.
Being an NFL player demands knowledge, preparation, and skill. Protecting demands the most cutting-edge helmet technology. The NFL drives innovation, testing, data, and collaboration with helmet manufacturers, leading this season to the 5 safest helmets ever tested, with more position-specific models tailored to player roles, and 3D scanning for custom fits to enhance protection and performance. It goes on, safety goes in.
Yes, presents. Sensation.
Damon Wayans and Damon Wayans Jr. Father's House premieres CBS Monday, October 21st. From the brains behind the Big Game Theory and Young Sheldon, what the good president, Georgie and Nathan's first marriage.
October 17th, part of CBS Premier League. CBS Sports breaks down the Verizon halftime report.
And welcome back to the Sean McManus Studio 43 and the Verizon Halftime Report. The NFL is powered by Verizon 5G. JB, along with Coach Nate and Matt, into the highlights we go.
That's right, and this is a good one. NFC North matchup. Jordy Addison adding some explosiveness. Mr. Double Reach now moves back. He would have spent 2 touchdowns on the day. That was a rushing touchdown. He also caught one. Sam Darnold. Could this be LVE MVP? And he's playing like it. Justin Jefferson with late hands. Minnesota 28.
Los Angeles Rams going to Soldier Field. It was Roschon Johnson getting the only touchdown in the first half. And 1 Chicago Bears lead the Rams 10-6.
It's been all defense in the Meadowlands. Jets and the Broncos. I mean, not much offense for us. I hear you on that. That's right there. 2 field goals for the Jets has them up 6-0.
After a loss last week, this was supposed to be a get-right game for the Texans. Jags said, no, we need a win. After a rough punt, Trevor Lawrence hits Brian Thomas Jr. for a 2-yard TD. C.J. Stroud with answer back, helmet higher, back in the end zone for Nico Collins. It's a good game right now. Texas up 17-13.
Pittsburgh Steelers going into Indianapolis. Ben Roethlisberger is in the house. Big tap in 2005 Pittsburgh Steelers run. I was there. So Anthony Richardson, he's going to make a big run here. He's going to get hit. He's out with a hip, replaced by Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco comes in. Again, he's been in his position before. Mr. Cool finds Josh down for 3 yards out. 17-3. Indianapolis Colts lead the Pittsburgh Steelers at the half. The Cincinnati Bengals go down to Carolina Panthers. Going for a big day. Sam Darnold throws 1 touchdown pass. That's going to $80. It is our Joe Burrow again. Going to hit Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase on 5. Here's my contract. Has to play football. Catch the ball. They pick a miss. Joe Burrow touchdown pass in the first half. They lead the Carolina Panthers 29-14.
All right, we have the Eagles at the Bucs, and Baker Mayfield's had himself a day up top. Got a deep slant route. That's Trent Palmer for the team. Baker Mayfield, 3 total touchdowns on the day, 24-7 Buccaneers.
In Atlanta, New Orleans going to hand off left to Taysom Hill. Pretty easy touchdown right up the middle. And then a little bit later on, Derek Carr going to be looking to throw the wide receiver screen. Pump fakes. Ball gets tipped. Lands right in Troy Anderson's hands, who goes for 47 yards. 17-14. Leading by the Falcons down there in Atlanta.
Talking about maybe MVP right now. Sam Darnold, what he's done in the first half. Right here, Jordan just came back to the last week. Who's going to catch that touchdown pass? Jalen Daniels. I got that. If this is on the run, it's already adjusted. Jefferson, another thing. He's coming. Receivers. And you can see the defense has been got lights out against Green Bay. 100 yards passing yards, 43 rushing yards, 2 takeaways, 2-7 on 3rd down. This may be the most complete football team playing at their best and highest level right now.
Buffalo's still playing tonight.
I know.
We'll see where they are, but I agree with you. In the NFC, this looks like a complete football team right now. And Sam Darnold looks really good. It's a combination of finding wide open guys. Kevin O'Connell, scheming those guys open, but also trusting your playmakers, going up one-on-one to Justin Jefferson, putting that ball in a position for him to make a play on it. You're seeing this guy really start to feel himself. Yeah, and I think that's a really good thing for Minnesota fans. Now, we talked about this coach-quarterback relationship before the show, and you said that Kevin O'Connell is a quarterback whisperer. One of the most important things when you're talking to a quarterback, when he has a superstar wide receiver like Justin Jefferson, is to convince him that that's not the only guy on the field. This is a well-balanced offense. 9 different guys he targeted in the first half. And that just goes to show you, if you're a defense trying to prepare for the Minnesota Vikings, you truly have to pick your poison.
From Matt LaFleur, he sat there and we talked about Malik Willis the last couple of weeks and staying with that package. Jordan Love hasn't played in 3 weeks. This may not be the defense you want to come back into.
So what do you tell your defense? You're facing a guy coming back from injury.
I mean, you're going to have to.
You're foaming at the mouth, right? Brian Flores is not going to dial it up.
Maybe Malik Willis in the second half of this game might not be another option, just to try to get something going.
Kevin O'Connell did his homework with Sam Darnold, and it's paid. You're right about that. Hey, folks, the late game coming up. It's 51 Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs going down there in Los Angeles against the Chargers. Yes, the perfect will be at the helm. In the meantime, the Verizon halftime report continues.
Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report. The NFL powered by Verizon 5G. It is an honor
cartoon gladiators. They usually prisoners of war. I claim the city for the glory of Rome. I will never be your instrument. I will have my vengeance. This is it. Bring it on.
Hey, let's play. It's going to play right now. See this one.
Coming up next, at Black Bear Casino Resort, Chelsea Handler, one of Hollywood's notorious A-list celebs, with her stand-up routine at Black Bear Casino Resort Friday night, October 18th at 7 p.m. Get your tickets now. It's an evening with Chelsea Handler, and get ready to laugh. It's comedy, wits, and culture. October 18th and only at Black Bear Casino Resort. Tickets are on sale now, and they will definitely sell fast. Don't miss this one. Get details at blackbearcasinoresort.com. This is Black Bear Country.
When renting a vehicle, make Kerry Toyota Superior your first choice. Enjoy peace of mind with your family road trip with Toyota Reliability. Plus, all Kerry rentals come with unlimited miles and complimentary roadside assistance. And our competitive pricing without the long list of extra fees makes renting from Kerry easier on your wallet. It's simple. With Kerry Rentals, you get more of what you want and less of what you don't. So call to reserve your rental vehicle today. Kerry Toyota Superior. People you know, cars you trust. Voted best car dealer more than 20 times.
I think what clients appreciate most about their experience with Nicolay Law is just the way that we've handled their cases. What we're able to do with our level of expertise is really level that playing field. Say, no, here's what you need to give us because here's what's been taken from our client. If you've been injured in the Midwest, call Nicolay Law. We truly care about our clients, and we work very, very hard to make sure that we hold insurance companies and large corporations accountable for what they take from our clients.
Thanks for watching Northern News Now.
It's not given, it's taken. Want more stats? Just ask Siri. Who leads the league in receiving touchdowns?
Vikings jumped up through 20-0 lead. Panthers scored just before halftime, and here we are, 28-7 going to the second half. What are your thoughts on the first half?
Well, I think that Minnesota's dominated this game, and it's pretty obvious based on the score. I think Sam Darnold's played outstanding. He's picked up right where he's left off the entire season. A week ago, he had 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. So far today, already 3 touchdowns and no interceptions. So really playing well. The defense has played well for the Vikings, and the Vikings, the secondary has been struggling with Alexander. Starts with the pass interference call against Justin Jefferson. Here with the double move against Jefferson gets into the end zone, and then the last one here against Houston. Justin Jefferson with the back shoulder throw coming up with a touchdown. There's 30 minutes of football here for some numbers. In the first half between the two Panthers and the 3 minutes for the Vikings. Moments ago, Malcolm Collins called up the Panther head coach Matt LaFleur.
Coach, the coach needed like a set up there. What is it going to take to get back in the game?
Well, you can't get it all back at once. You just got to keep playing it one play at a time. Obviously, we've dug ourselves in a pretty substantial hole, so I think we'll find out more about ourselves in the second half.
What are you seeing from Jordan Love so far in his first game back?
I think he's doing a good job. You know, we just got to keep taking the easy completions. We got to do a better job with pass protection. That's an elite pass rushing unit that they have, and they're doing a good job of just trying to keep everything in front of them.
Thanks for the time.
Thanks.
Alexander was down to begin the game with a groin injury and a hip injury. They had picked on his replacement, so look at Jordan Love coming back. After being injured 22 days ago in Brazil, being good. Vikings. And taken by Nixon to a knee. It will be 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. So Green Bay had penalties. They had a couple turnovers. The injury and their terrific wide receiver also looming with an ankle, and he is questionable.
Yeah, that was a tough injury. Could be ankle or knee, and you look at the numbers in the first half. Outstanding performance by Sam Darnold. And Jordan Love trying to get back into the rhythm of things, only completing 50%. Those 2 interceptions prior to the touchdown right before halftime.
Jacobs has carried the ball 5 times for 26 yards. Love it, first and 10. Jacobs hits the Weather 9 years out of Florida, gain of 3 on the play into the 33.
Well, Jacobs hasn't had a lot of opportunities when you're trailing by as much as the Packers have trailed. That he really hasn't gotten a lot of touches. That's just his 6th carry in this game. I do like what Matt LaFleur said, though. It's like you have to do 1 play at a time. You can't get it all back at once. So look for him to come out and get to a rhythm, get his drive going, get some consistency going.
It's Pittman. And now, Jonathan Grimmel. With the gain of 3, making it 3rd down and 4. The defense playing great again for Minnesota. First time with a couple takeaways in the first 4 games since 2016. As it's good down by Weeks. Yep, they say. First down at the 47 at Green Bay. It's going to take some time for Tim to get back into the rhythm of things. He hasn't practiced in a long time and hasn't played the game in a long time, and there's only a limited amount of practice. Challenging this, yeah. Red flag came out over on that Minnesota sideline. We've seen a number of passes today, Kevin, where the ball is low. We talk about transfer of weight and trying to really throw through your pass and get that body transfer to drive the ball. He's had several footballs today trail off at the end and fall a little bit short. Real good play. The Vikings are going to challenge that reception just into the 3rd quarter to Lambeau Field.
The time has come to finish the game. The time has come to finish the game. The time has come to finish the game. Get this low mileage lease on this 2024 GMC Hummer EV pickup for around $8.million per month. We are professional equipment. GMC.
Ooh, I just won that bit.
Geico has fast fair claims 24/7 right on the Geico app.
To file a claim, just tap right here to upload pictures, customer. Only gain on the first 9 devices. Sure. Vicky, to track your status, just click. Super easy.
We're connecting with the mannequins.
You're doing great, everyone. Ooh, you're a pro.
Scroll, tap, scroll, out, scroll. I'm cramping.
Yeah,
For savings and service, get more with Geico. I overdid it. Like a showboat, I just overdid it.
Protect against RSV with Arexvy. Arexvy is a vaccine used to prevent lower respiratory disease from RSV in people 60 years and older. Arexvy does not protect everyone. It is not for those with severe allergic reactions due to ingredients. Those with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. The most common side effects are injection site pain, fatigue, muscle pain, headache, and joint pain. Arexvy is #1 in RSV vaccine shots. RSV, make it Arexvy.
It's a game. Yes, we gotta do what's best for us.
She's not doing this boy.
It's too soon to be voting off strong players.
Here be a savage. Now it's under the line. Like, I'm 14 days. Get it Premier Sneak Peek CBS tonight and screening on Paramount Plus. Just right about it introduction for the prime feature of our audience. So this property has great pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game for the productions is pointed.
Vikings have successfully challenged that reception or pass for Wicks. It has been ruled incomplete. He got 3 plays that worked almost exactly on that.
you can clearly see the ball hit the ground, and it's, I go back to the other one, right? It's like you see the movement going on. And
for Green Bay. And Jericho at the 18. 5 points for a stitch on the hand, 46-yard punt. And a good one. Saturday, with undefeated Navy and Air Force. Then 3:30, it's big time in Columbus. It's on third and Ohio State. Comes up your way Saturday on CBS and splitting in the draft. They have officially, in the official standings, notes from this game, they're working on another tomorrow. The official at the bottom, put his hands up. The touchdown that we saw that they really at the 3, and that's why the first game ended with the Clark Chapel. His friend and Green Bay back to Aaron Jones and a gain of gets it to the ball, second down and still 10 minutes of the Vikings. A good use by Kevin O'Brien to get that challenge flag out. As you said, Kevin, we've had multiple, what is that, third today that could have been either way based on the location of the hand, the ball hit the ground, and having a defensive stuff. 16 46 second down, 10. And McKinney Jefferson. James already got 3 interceptions. Jefferson to the previous stricken for Green Bay. It's Jefferson with the big lead. And McKinney to the top. He back to his favorite. Maybe pick up the interception. To 18. Present a big release for Green Bay. 10. Here's the game. Here's Jordan Anderson, who's got 2 touchdowns today. A strike of 24. And a touchdown from the Vikings, 43. Anderson can be lined up to the outside. Once the middle receiver clears out the middle, that takes a lot of time. It looked like the Packers were bringing pressure and extra blitz, but they only rushed forward, dropped into coverage. Incredible catch by Anderson as he climbs the ladder and barely brings it in. Still flying the 2 25 in the pickup. Aaron Jones. And by Justin Jefferson on that run of 16, and now a first down, and they take it to the Green Bay 49.
Kind of with Aaron Jones as he was walking into the visiting team locker room this morning. He said today feels like a full circle moment for him. He said he drove down the same street he used to live on, but was trying his hardest to just treat this like another game. He said his mindset today is to show the Packers they made a mistake not rolling the dice on him. He's got a ton of friends and family here today, and he told me to find fans on speculating what we've got.
Ronald Jones at 62 years. First down, and there for 2. Taking first down to the Green Bay 29.
Well, it looked like initially when he steps up in the pocket, like the ball's going to be knocked out. Once the swipe that nearly gets the ball, and then Darnold using some blow-away speed there to pick up the first down and get to the outside. Carl Brooks is the one that looked like he was going to come up with the football on the swipe of Darnold, but not able to get enough.
Getting tackled around the 20-yard line. And on the play, he picks up 9. Aaron Jones asked him the other day what his most memorable game in Lambeau Field was. It was a 4-touchdown day just after his father had passed. He's wearing Panther uniform. Well, players Tribune this past week and saying, I've got a G on my heart with him on in the Viking colors this afternoon. Well, we talked to him, and he getting that letter to the fans of Green Bay because he said, I never really felt like I got to say goodbye. I had 7 really good years here on and off the field. Really want to show his appreciation for his time with me. With 16, Justice the Viking quarterback, 13th career interception for former Giants.
Trains. Trains sends what isn't on the schedule. Trains that use the power of advanced AI and insight to speed hundreds of miles of travel. So you arrive exactly where you belong.
All right, third time's the charm. Here we go. Okay, get on the next one.
Pressure's getting to him.
Maybe we should change it up.
There, I got it.
Cam, get loose.
There we go. Daddy's got this.
You got us this far. Cam's gonna finish the drive.
You got it. Yeah.
If all my favorite backups in real life, but at least there's Progressive to protect your home.
She worked her way up.
How many times at McDonald's?
He was poor. I'm very rich. She fights for you.
When our middle class is strong, America is strong.
Doesn't. When you're rich his hat off, he has a reason for running.
We are helping Diggs families out of debt by telling billionaires to pay their fair share.
And so does he. They want to put me in jail on lands for you. FFPAC is responsible for the content of this ad.
This is a remarkable fact. A rich enslaved woman with crisp and efficient taste. Every woman for women to a great spirit. Arrogance. So hard. Look up. Remarkable.
No place. Trouble. No place. Trouble.
Now, our sides of all moves presented by Donald's first chance. That was for the touchdown reception, 29. And then there's two in the Jets. And then Jefferson. It's change of position is always under review. It's a review. He doesn't have control. No, it's on the chip. When he gains control, his feet are off the ground, and we're surprised. Gene? What do you think, Gene? I'm going to agree with you guys, fellas. I just don't think Xavier McKinney ever really firmly possessed this football until, as you just said, that right elbow was in the white out of bounds by the time he secured it. I think that's an incomplete pass and not an interception, fellas. Being fair to everything, here's Austin Jacob. And wrapped up with Jay Hill brings him down. Gain of 50. Ridiculous CBS in New York. All right, no dispute here down in Houston. Trevor Lawrence going to find Christian Kirk for the 8-yard touchdown. It's Jacksonville back on top, 20-17. Back to you guys. Jacksonville, to say the least, has been disappointing. They are a team that had a chance in the last weekend of the season to win, and they didn't go to the playoffs. Yeah, their season fell apart last year at the end, and really had high expectations coming into this season, and definitely has not gone their way so far. For Jacobs. It's the Eugene Henchman and heavy pressure from Phillips and Andrew Van Ginkel. Well, there is pressure up the pocket, as you mentioned, Van Ginkel and Phillips there, and then smashed at the end by Bernard. Nothing to leave in the moment, no flag needs to be thrown, and hanging on to the ball for the last minute. Ginkel was drafted by Brian Sanders when Sanders has that version of it. 36. As they go, down in 6, putting it out there to Green Bay, putting him on the cover, Smith. Love ends up on the ground once again. Vikings bringing 5. Hit more of a stumble, but a little bit behind Dobbs. Not able to come up with that catch in the first half. Richmond down, so now it's 8 quarterback points today. On quarterback Jordan Love, he is 13-28 in the putting unit out there with Daniel Leary. He has 3 his break was in deep, and the pressure was right there. Jones was moving it. That was 5 sides down. And a 60-yard time. It did his job. But the return was complete. And that was good beginning field position for the Vikings.
Every fall, we say hello to a change in routine and just a little bit of chaos. This is no more evident beneath your driveway. It set a stage for handoffs, trunk swaps, and countless last-second pivots. We're here for what's ahead, helping you shift seasons and style, no matter how long it takes to get on your way. Because this fall, we've got a lot to look forward to. Your fall favorites are here.
Hey girls, do you not know the name is this girl? What I do know is nutrient intake is best that made with real vodka and real juju. This one I know, they're orange, neutral, keep it tight thick. To me, Harlem is home. But home is also your body. That's when I ask myself, why doesn't Pilates exist in Harlem? So, I started my own studio. Getting a brick and mortar in New York is not easy. Chase Inc. has supported us from Studio 1 to Studio 3. When you start small, you need some big help, and Chase Inc. was that for me.
Earn up to 5% cash back on business essentials with the Chase Inc. Business Cash Card. Chase for business. Make more of what's yours.
Our favorite part of camp, what's it like to camp?
Transform your cabin with the ingenious stowable second row center seat. Available on the Honda Pilot. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, and visit your local Honda dealer today.
Check out what Six Pilot Entertainment with the new iPhone 16 Pro built with Apple Intelligence. A whole lot like that. Now at T-Mobile.com, get the new iPhone 16 Pro all at once. And families can save 20% every month versus other big guys.
I'm Nicole Smith, KC. I work with the police.
Hey, Jack in the Box. Just the hot stuff that makes noise.
No Smack is back this Thursday, October 17th, part of CBS Premiere Week and streaming on Paramount Plus.
So Sam Darnold has not been sacked. He has not really been pressured all that much. Green Bay, he came in with 8 sacks last week against Tennessee. They now have 8 interceptions on the season. That is more than they had last year. But they just tried to do nothing with the turnover. At the tip, Darnold here, 1st and 10. Into the secondary. And nice tackle that brings him down, hit by Nixon. Gain right there, Mel, of 14 yards to the Green Bay 43.
Well, Sam Darnold told us he got schooled this week on the magnitude of this rivalry. First, he and his girlfriend were out to dinner in Minnesota, and before he could even say hello, the waiter gave him a go, pack, go. So Sam replied, all right, man, please don't do anything to my food. Then he got a text from one of his best friends this week, letting him know he was not be rooting for him. He said these Packers fans just cannot help themselves, but that's what makes this border battle so much fun.
It is a great game. They've been thinking first and 10. Georgia, a second-round pick, and it's Rutter in the 2-yard loss. Yep, 20 all-time meeting between these teams. Packers and they play 7 games. A big to that category. The Vikings 16-79, 19 of 24 games. The 4 games and all 4. 2012. Long history. The game of Metropolitan Stadium and moving to Minnesota and moving to Minnesota. His first second season. He didn't know it was free. He's just going right. James goes over to initially get it, but he's trying to set up the twist. Catch and one on 3rd and 25. It's 4th down with the Vikings at the Green Bay 40. I was thinking if there'd be some hesitation about maybe going for this. It's kind of that in-between spot, right? Where you don't want to turn the long field goal. You necessarily want to punt. I think this is a little bit too much as they bring in the punting unit, try and pin them down inside the 10. And they're trickling back to the top.
You don't understand where Dad was. He wanted us to be number 1. So we must now, right? And they would be proud of us. We are famous. Our ratings spiked through the world.
Here again. Hey, check the steak wall. I say so much bubbly, it sparked my workout.
Okay. This is Auto again, right?
Hey, this is my living room.
Just enough money to save with a personal price plan.
Good job. Put them out on the couch there.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Want food in the fridge?
It's not dog food. It's fresh pet. Real meat, real veggies. Real weird.
It was bad look anyway.
Brisket is back at Chipotle. It's seasoned, it's smoked, it's seared, it's spiced, it's stoned. Oh, man. It's a whole new kind of brisket done the Chipotle way. Beef or bad, those are amazing meat seasoned with ghost. You don't care. This is the most amazing sight I've never seen. Ghost is on you. CBS Thursday, October 17th. Part of CBS Premium and stream on Paramount Plus. This Sunday morning football. It replaced anything from nothing. Insights take the field. Only one of their most victorious is the what's up. Justin Jefferson leads the Vikings against Aaron Rodgers and the Jets. Then you're along. But in this,
That's right there. Rise, shine, fulfill. It's Vikings. Sunday, October 6th at 9:30 Eastern. Own it. NFL Network.
And in Green Bay, the city is Thursday. Instead of Carolinas in the Theory and Ricky Dillon. And Nikki's first minute. The news Thursday. October 17th, here on CBS. And moving on to the Trust. Vikings just wanted, there was a big sack by Corey Walker. 13-20, the 2 hits and a touchdown. Has it first and 10. Wicks and Leadership. They get it on. It's 3 to 9 minutes. And after that catch and roll, it's to the lead. Wicks comes in motion and just works it. Really, it's just like a wide receiver screen with him going in motion. There's Johnson. And he's in right here. They take it in Wilson. He picks up 8, takes it into the guts of the defense. Out to the 38. Back to the with an update from Matt.
Okay, guys, in the Meadowlands, Bo Nix is going to drop back and find Portland stuck wide open in the back of the end zone. Gets his feet down. Touchdown. Puts the Broncos up 7-6.
They was thinking for that, and that's been flying down his wings. They're hoping for 8. It was up to the 47-yard line. Green Bay, that was a first down.
Trying to go on tempo here, change the rhythm of this game, get something going on this drive. They've been able to do that here with 3 successful plays in a row. Get the ball up near midfield.
And it is the worst way there by Cam. The Flyers to get the cut off. Up to 59, give them 2, second down and 8 for Green Bay.
Keeping that up tempo.
Packers have had the same starting offensive line like the Vikings have for games. Second down and 8. That's it.
Well, this is always the difficult thing as a defensive coordinator when you're trying to manage a big lead. And that's right now on this drive. They've done a lot of cover two, not rushing and blitzing like they've had success with throughout this whole game. It's now more of a deep 2-shell, keep everything in front, rally up and make the tackle. Now that we're getting into Vikings territory here, look for that to change up.
First and 10 motion.
Well, the defense didn't sit back. They decided to bring 6 that time. You see the holding right in the middle of the screen. Kraft
holding Virginia Hill.
The easy holding for the officials, but that time the Vikings, instead of saying in that 2-shell, rush sticks, run pressure, the Packers were able to take advantage on it, hit a big crease. That's the thing, when you bring those extra guys, if you hit the crease, you can get a big play. And it the Packers called back because of the holding penalty.
Packers had 9 holding penalties in the first 3 games. That was the first holding penalty today. Jacobs back in, 1st and 20. Second down, 18 for Green Bay.
Well, the Vikings only rushed 3 that time, dropping 8 into coverage. And I know they're trying to get some things going, and they're down by 21. Well, 1st and long. Maybe just get an underneath completion and try and keep this drive alive. Instead, now you've left yourself a long way behind the sticks. Tell us with the knockaway right at the end.
They're looking for receiver, but no. Second down, 18.
Stepped in that kind of day, so it's like, they're trying to a little easy passing catch, try and get some momentum, make it a manageable third down. And
Packers on third down from 2 of 9 today. It remains. And Simmons from the top and here, 18, they move to 15-37. And short, finish off Van Ginkel. And on third and 18, they get 10. Third down, the offense will stay on the field for Green Bay, and they need to possibly end with the fourth and 8. And that leads the line, and goes to Green Bay. This number 1 to the second. Who has an interception already today. And then down goes to the Vikings.
He needs to lead up to the outside, just trying to hit the hole in the cover 2 zone. Get behind the corner. Bynum follows the middle receiver down the middle, so there is a hole to the outside. Looks a little bit late finding it. Not able to come up with a completion down by the goal line.
Viking defense has had success in this early season against Daniel Jones and the Giants by 30 of San Francisco. Last week, C.J. Stroud began having accomplished and Jordan Love is down 28-7. And 17 first and 10. On the other end, Van Nix, pulling Vicky Uligan brings him down. And he's under the 37 and a gain of 5. Second down and 5.
Jones working his way towards 100 yards. Now just shy of 80.
Jeff Hafley, the first-year coordinator for the Packers, said the Viking offense always looks the same. They disguise what they're going to do offensively very well.
A lot of times you hear that about defensive coordinators, how they want to disguise things for the quarterback and cause some confusion. But he gave Kevin O'Connell a lot of credit for making things look similar with different personnel groups and different formations.
Offense 64. Second down.
Blake Brandle. The players that aren't back yet. Eidner's the guard. Eisner is getting healthier. T.J. Hawkinson. MCL, ACL, January, and we'll be back, they think, better than later. But they can see this they have, they're exhibiting something else. They've got a great group of receivers, and Hawkins are one of the best receiving tight ends in pro football.
Just think about what happened. I mean, he came back today, right? And he got an impact with 2 touchdowns, 1 running and 1 receiving today.
He's shy of a first down by just a hair. He's out to the 42. Needed 9, got 8. Third and 1 for Minnesota. Quiet. Second half so far. Before trying to figure out what to dial up on offense next time they get it. Kevin O'Connell has him at Pittsburgh on 3rd and 1. With the 2-2. And the Giants managed to pick up the first down. Yes, that just showed up. Is any indication? 3rd and 1.
As badly as you want to go for this, the smart decision, if you're Kevin O'Connell, is to punt it away.
The tackle. And Ryan White is up there to punt once again. Vikings had a terrific resume back in that first half, but the second half. Interception and punt. There's another. It's inside the 15. So again, the Green Bay today. 50% defense as he's been under constant pressure from this one. This Minnesota defense and when they talked about the players, he said, it looks like a guy that hasn't played in a long time, and he just hasn't been as sharp and as accurate. I think some of that comes into the hands of Brian Flores and what the Minnesota defense has been able to do, and some of it is just trying to get back into a rhythm and on the same page with your receivers as we take a look at the stats of the two quarterbacks so far today. They begin to deal with them in the first season. Something we're trying to do in the last series, right? Get a quick little throw to the outside, a drive starter, to something to get some tempo going. As you see him go up to the line of scrimmage and trying to get that tempo back, some rhythm going. Jacobs the back, first and 10. And then in the secondary, as he's tripped up in the guy into the footing of him by Caston. And Jones moving him, getting of 8, and was introduced to the end of the third. Packers scoring right before halftime, but this was your halftime score. Let's go to the service on CBS.
It is being PayPal. Yeah, the cashback's great. Have you got skills on this? You like to? Pretty much. You get 5% cash back on any category you choose. Every single month. Don't even worry much about that wallet. I'm going to pay with you. Pretty much. I really like the pay receipts. Right? No, I mean like slowly. Oh, every payment, everywhere, every time. Don't just pay. PayPal. Caitlin Clark and the WNBA Stars. 60 Minutes tonight. We don't need a pen, we don't need a crew. We're not in a jam, don't know what to do. Cause we find out everything we'll see you through. It doesn't matter what you do, we got you. With a Medicaid health plan, you're not just covered, you're cared for. We got you.
When I recommend Polar to my friends, I tell them that they have great customer service. They meet you at the door, find out what you're looking for, and take care of that needs. I've been around 2 other dealerships, and Polar is always there for the customer. They're fair on pricing. They treat you like you're part of the family there.
I didn't know that I'd play football. I didn't know I'd go pro. I didn't even know if I'd do game time or score a touchdown. But there's one thing I've always knew. That I'd never give up.
Purchase your tickets today at BoatClubProductions.com.
So Sam Darnold has thrown 3 touchdowns and 1 interception, 14 of 20 through the air. And Jordan Love has gone 19 of 37 for 187, a touchdown and 2 picks. Aaron Jones in his return to Green Bay, 15 carries, 78 yards. Jacobs for the Packers, 7 for 33. We begin with the fourth quarter. One back by the Vikings defense so far. They've had 5 each of the previous 3 games of this season. And that time, Jonathan Bowling is right in the drill. Packer quarterback. With the pressure, pushing him down and complete. 3rd and 2. Well, he's only been sacked 1 time today, but he's been under constant pressure, Kevin, and really
testing that knee out with his mobility and where he's going to be able to slide. And he talked to us about the lateral movement, sliding around in that pocket. That time Bullard, that's how he's able to avoid. That's good. He keeps his eyes upfield, shoulders square. Lucky to get the ball off. Dangerous throw across the field as it's falling away.
Jacobs a rushing champion a couple years ago with the Raiders. Winston 10-50. Gain of 3, second down.
Even though they get out of bounds, they're still going to stick with the up-tempo. I think the Vikings rotate some players.
Play again. Trying to get some fresh bodies in there. Sunday has just come in on that end. Brandon Gafflin's coming. Griffin.
Yeah, that's the soft spot in the cover 2 zone, is that 20 to 25 yard area over on the sideline. If you can hit that hole, draw some attention to the corner so he doesn't drift back too far. Keep some presence on the safety so you have that hole shot. That time, you'll be able to get through for the accurate throw.
First and 10, they go for here. So Malone making his first reception of the season. Melton made his first reception of the season. It's a gain of 3, second and 7 now. 24 of the Vikings.
He's definitely showing pressure, and that's what the false cadence was to do, is get them to commit. That is initial snap. Well, that's what that false cadence does. It tries to get the defenders to commit, and that's what he was able to do, is give them an idea of who was blitzing.
First and 10.
Here's back to Catherine. That's
Jacobs back to 6. Gain of 9. Second down and 1. So Green is at a catcher on the 12. Jacobs around 11. They got Milton for 29 through the air, and he wants to go for 9 in a reception.
A fresh body for the Vikings defense. Come onto the field, rotating in.
Jacobs with that second and 1. Reed on the move. He had Phillips out and just trying to get it. It got messy. It's third.
Oh, he got that ball off. Right here. First of those Grimard, it looks like he has an easy sack, but then he's able to spin out of it and get away from it. And falling back with Phillips, taking you to the ground. Maybe get a jump on it. Get it incomplete.
That's different.
This looks released by double receiver to the right. Texas with man-to-man coverage outside and in. Both defenders making straight to the quick. And he rips the loop on the inside.
The 3 for Me only at Chili is now available with the all-new Big Smasher Burger. You can sell for $5. Plus, get 5 of the drink and bottomless chips and salsa for just $10.99. See you later, Tiny Drive-Thru Burger. This Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10 you can eat.
Thursday night football on Prime. It's on.
Next ladies, let's welcome Frost and Friendly Trade Service. Eyes on the bar now. To the left turn.
Your appearance have been scheduled.
Nice.
You still get a rental car on site.
Does it? Oh, turn this down to me. We can do this all day. Frost and Trade Service is 24/7. And a nice catch. Looks like a bit of room.
For savings and service, get more with Geico.
I have a surprise for you.
Oh, yes.
Feast your eyes on this.
That's sexy. Feels so new.
I want to feel this feeling again and again.
Can I hold it?
How bad do you want to hold it?
Not in the bag, but pretty please.
Okay, don't. Go ahead, press a button.
Oh, that's glowing.
We should do this tomorrow.
Great.
Rekindle the feeling of the new iPhone 16 Pro. You can feel it again and again with the latest iPhones every year with AT&T Next Up Anytime.
That's how you win games.
Take it to feed now, prosthetic. Apply on here.
Where's strategy going?
That's nice hitter. If they more money, it's going to get me to be more eager.
We've been hosts of the Summit for their sneak peek CBS Tonight and streaming on Paramount Plus.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Chili's 3 for Me. The best $10.99 you can eat. AT&T. Connecting changes everything. And Geico. Get more with Geico. Fan here in Green Bay. And it's still down at the football stand and people here to see what Green Bay and down the scoring line. A good one. Start 8 of 10 as the game has gone on. He is better and better and more comfortable after missing the last 2 games.
Well, you consider the amount of duress he's been under all day. As I mentioned a minute ago, he's only been sacked 1 time, but he's been knocked down double-digit times. He's done a really good job of when he has the time stepping into the ball, but it's gotten better as the game's progressed.
Stay tuned for the NFL today. Take the look at the Stagers coming in a minute. The way the Dolphins fingers and hands. That's it, next. That's a big push. We got a little bit of momentum right now. And here comes Gordon. In second half for him. And the second offense and the explosion for first half.
Well, they really haven't had very many opportunities here in the second half. Just having to get things going.
And allows only a gain of 2, and the Holland Darnold who proves that he can against Houston all year.
He got that knee turned underneath it. It was similar.
If it's his left, I think it's 2.
Very similar to the video that Watson got his leg down underneath him. It looks like it's a little bit of that look. But still, it's not good. You know, some chance of a stand, but Georgia is really looks like they have nothing. That demonstrated different. And the Panthers are still 17 on answer. And then we're going to have a opportunity to win. Minnesota. And Kevin Zedley held up his crowd as they heard the energy coming into this series. I thought maybe on a replay, a couple different replay angles to see if his arm was coming forward, but his feet stand balance, face on the green. Nothing is contacting the ground until the ball breaks the plane. The touchdown should stand. There's touchdown this season. They're lining up to go for two. Three touchdown passes coming out after the sprint down stand. Australian Giants are looked at New York. They're giving the thumbs up. The game was in for two.
Today, let's pay with Bear, America's most trusted name brand. Hey, you don't have Bear. Well, with Bear, you can pay a whole room for under $100. How much should you spend? More?
I thought you said you researched this.
Don't overpay for your next project. Get Bear quality at an everyday low price. Only at the Home Depot. I got mine together. I got mine together.
The whole class knows I got mine together.
Just say it. You can get your shots together too. Your COVID-19 shot and your flu shot at the same visit as recommended by the CDC. I got my shots together, dude. Ask your healthcare provider about getting this season's COVID-19 shot and get your flu shot. Introducing both.
Are you getting your shots together?
Question. If you can't see what's behind all this, you already know. It's Jeep. You can say when you know. If a Jeep Lexus chasing a Jeep Wrangler,
it's getting away.
Yep. Or if it takes you places that make you say, and their hair looks like this, or someone says, then you just know what it was, what it is, and what it always will be. Because when you're an original, there's only one.
Join us this Saturday and Sunday. Jersey Mike's is donating 20% of sales to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation.
It's a good day to start something new. To brush away gray in 5 easy minutes. To put yourself out there and always put your best face forward. Just for men, mustache, and beard.
Calling that wolf that mom.
It sucks, but it's still better than losing my mother.
Would you his first marriage? Tuesday, October 17th, part of CBS Premier Recuts. Yes.
After trailing in the second quarter, 28-0. The kickoffs. Yes, can believe it. The touchdown to the 30. First crowd is going to dance to the outside, and then he's going to spin inside to the spin. He sneaks underneath. He attempts him as the defender got out of his crowd to go unnoticed, and then the two-headed conversion. It's a pickup of 17. First down. One of the few times today, just going to work his way across the middle of the field here. One maybe thinks that with the use of defensively, and you're not enough to win. That's a gain of 8. Second down and 2. Looks like Lions. Or is it? Let's see. Jefferson picks up 28 yards on the play. And his running back, the former Packer, Aaron Jones, to the downfield one. Gets his legs taken out, but this is a great play call with the double crosser and a sit down in the middle. So whether you have zone or man, you have options as a quarterback. Clear down. We'll step aside. 8:42 to go in the fourth quarter of the field.
They were bad. The most amazing season of ghosts is the fourth year.
Is it the most amazing sight I've never seen?
As if he's kidnapped by a Puritan ghost, we should spend eternity here.
Who wouldn't enjoy staring at that gorgeous porcelain skin?
It is from the blood legend that killed me. Just like that, we're back.
Ghosts is on you.
CBS Thursday, November 17th, out of CBS Premier. You can stream on announcements.
The know-it-all. He's a football encyclopedia.
Your usual, sir. Your salad? If you get hickles on your
There's real estate on margins and way 9-inch block.
Like Miami can make a deep run this year?
Well, have to reach Hill.
My sources say, yeah, and my sources are wrong as often as dolphins sleep. Never. Wow.
His vast knowledge of the game far exceeds that of his 14-year-old brain. With NFL Plus Premium, you too can be a football nerd.
It's a bit of a two there's a third in there. We're looking at his. Want to get an update on that? There's been and that's conclusions of 17 and 7 yards. There's your position. We check the second, fourth, and third yards. That's the first and 10. Look at this. Here in the 10. And the gain of 8. And right at the Green Bay 10. And a first shot and the first down. After the Packers reeling off 22 straight points. What's needed for the Vikings against the combination here of White and Stone back in the And confusion between he and Aaron Jones on that one. They lost 5 yards, and it goes back to the 15. Darnold turns around thinking it's going to be a handoff a certain way, and Jones is taken off to his right. Smart decision by Darnold. He just got to get out of it. Maybe you're set for third down. Only 6 guys at the line of scrimmage that time and only bringing 4. Smart decision by Darnold to throw it away quickly. Coach. It's a 43-yarder, and it's perfect. The end zone is an all-time leading scorer. Greg Joseph, stated by the Vikings in the 6th round, comes up and makes it a 31-22 game. 6:50 to go. Coming up next, Game 2 of our NFL's CBS doubleheader. Hosted here by the Los Angeles and Patrick Mahomes. Leading 1 Kings against Justin Herbert of the Chargers. That's a CBS Sports Sunday. The NFL top speed matches leading up to the clock. It's points up forward. He's thrown for 244 yards. That was the drive, and they get 3. And the Packers defense open for the end zone. Well, they did. That was critical, but getting any kind of points, just to stop the momentum of the Packers, and also to make this a 2-possession game. Critical to go down to get 3 if you're the Vikings. Packers have scored 22 points until that field goal. To show some margins, the chance. It'll be back to the 30. Packers in the second half. That shows some lights on offense. It's one of the big thing around. It's, getting pressure after Sam Darnold and getting into the end zone. Something they had issues with in the first half, being able to score. These field goals went to the touchdown and then the 2-point conversion to get it to 22. The Chargers to the 3 touchdowns and 2 picks in a 1st and 10 at his 30. And it goes up. First down.
Once again, on top of the soft spot in cover 2. It's over on the sideline. That 25-yard area. To draw the attention of the safety, you take a middle receiver going down the middle of the field. That draws that attention. Even with that deep linebacker dropping, you can hit that soft spot. Good on the strike there. Smith puts it. First regular season. And it's right there. Turnover. Well, the outside is you can watch today, but Harrison Smith is coming off the edge. He's going to be working off the side, 22 off the right side. He's unblocked, and I think Jordan Love knows that. He knows from a protection standpoint, he doesn't have anybody over there. So he's just going to throw this, making a jump ball. And hopefully, Winston's able to go up and make a play. And if anything, not allow the interception to happen. Based on that replay of what we saw for Wentz, he didn't know the ball was coming because he looked it in too late. Legend with his ninth interception. And Brown takes one as a touchback in the second. McGrath from Jones with 77 yards with the quarterback going against the Cowboys. First and 10. Daniels will drop the middle, going down. After he bounces right up to the 24. The ball is already in the air. Wicks looks up and realizes that he can't get to it. Now he's just got to go and try and make the tackle. But he's got to be aware that Harrison Smith is on the edge of the line of scrimmage and that he's coming into there's nobody there to block him. You got to understand all of that. And if there is no side adjustment or a quick move to be made, understand that your quarterback could be doing enough for you to get a jump off. Years. Aaron Jones, no being on the play. Taking a CBS in the air. All right, guys, in Atlanta, trailing by 1. The Atlanta Falcons have a 58-yard field goal. 10 young Wade Hughes it right through their lines. Atlanta wins 26 to 24. Back to you guys. And the Falcons, it was a there against the same. Great response by this defense coming out after the turnover, getting the 3-0, putting Alistair on goal, not allowing anything to get going now. They get the ball back. It's 50 to go on the clock. Great response by this Packers defense after the turnover. Ryan Boring in the River Stadium from the right is looking down in the field against the left. Windy is back. It's up to the third. It is a shoot. And by Evans. 40-yard run now, and the 4-7-8.
Hey guys, an update on Packers defensive tackle Devontae Wyatt, who was on the injury report this week with a shoulder injury. He was able to get off the field under his own power, but as you can see, he's now limping slowly off of the field. I'm told it's an ankle injury and he's questionable, but based off what we're seeing here, I'd be surprised if he returns to this.
Exactly, Mel. We lost the Packers starting wide receiver early in the game, so Wyatt is gone. Christian Watson is gone and will not return, so the second Packer to go to the locker room this afternoon. First and 10, 47 at Green Bay. 3 touchdowns, 3 picks. Eagles is 4 interceptions to the air. Beautiful play. Defensive player of the year. There we go from Lexington. Complete. It's second down and 10. Look at that play. Great play. Does a nice job of getting that left arm out in front, knocking it away.
He is playing in his 177th game today. The first time he's ever played at Lambeau Field. Yeah, he's a veteran of 13 years. Last year was a countdown. Up and all this thing that been done. Notice it is his first time. Second down. It's a tackle. 42. He's out for you. With down for Murphy. It's the tackle. Get away. It takes a break. He takes that right hand and just punches right out the ball. Great technique. All he's trying to do is get a couple extra yards instead of stepping out of bounds. Kraft could have. That's just not trying to do too much, right? It's just get out of the leads and give a chance. And a great play by Murphy to punch that out. But can't fault him for the extra effort. For today and the early part of the season, it's a game of 2. Comes out to 83 yards on the ground. So their takeaway had been just terrific. And they ranked number 1 in the differential. Today they're -1 after the 5 turnovers. Well, really, it's coming into this game. I know the defense has been outstanding, leading the league in takeaways, but they've protected the ball very well. Only two turnovers on the season prior to today, and just hard to overcome all those turnovers and the field position. You look at it from a yardage standpoint, the 2 missed field goals and the 2 turnovers. It's fair. The years of trouble is that the turnover officially, we saw that as playing to the break within the run official, and Sickle was a snap, but anyway, up at the rate there. It's a penalty turnover. Let me guess. There are 4 turnovers today. The fumble right there by the tight end and the 3 interceptions thrown by Love. So it's second down for 13 with the penalty day at the 45. There's a driving back and also Shy Gary. Bring it up 3rd down, drop back to the yard to Matt Ryan and over CBS Radio. All right, guys, down in Houston, TJ Stroud with a little late game magic. Nice story. A big touchdown. It's Houston back here 20 with 18 seconds to go. Back to you guys. That's a running back who played at the University of Wisconsin. Already did. Here in Green Bay, and a timeout has been taken by the Packers. Fumble by Kraft gives the Vikings the ball. It's been that kind of season for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Yes, it is. 18 seconds away, and TJ Stroud comes up with a big play. And to the hard to come back 18 seconds. Is the second and the projection. And the side goal for Jefferson and Dennis Stokes. And the catch is they were trying to confirm that he was on the jump. ball, and he maintains control of the ball. Yes. I think that's that's a catch. He's got the ball. Yeah, that's. Normally, I'd say there's still ways he comes up with that, but considering just the percentage of the stuff he does, it's amazing. Yeah. The NFL season going to go for 128 receptions and over 1,800 yards. It was all from Jarvis and Gene Spirits over another reception. What do you think? One put down, he drags the other last possession. What do you think? You know, even in slow motion, guys, sometimes you just can't believe that you did that. Justin Jefferson just finishing this, you know. I remember being young in the business, and one of the veterans told me, listen, young kid, when in doubt, they make the catches in the NFL. And I think this is a great case on it, you know. And, hey, big shout out to Coach O'Connell, too. He's 3 for 3 today, fellas, with the new challenge. I think Gene has checked in with us on catch reviews more than all the other games today. We said it's hard. It's a game. Here it is. Yeah. But as he said, receivers are just, yeah, with these catches, you just, as Gene just said, you just can't believe sometimes what you're seeing. That was a good indication. The inside. When in doubt, it's a catch. It's a catch. Vikings are on first and 10 for 41. After that reception by Jefferson for 13. Jefferson with 85 yards on 6 catches. Jones on the ground at 86 yards and 10 goals. He's back for first and 10. He's got 2 touchdowns today. First down reception at the Green Bay 13-yard line. 18-yard pickup. Oh, excellent job off the play fake, time in the pocket, and Addison finding that open area in the field there. The completion. Starks got it. Panthers trail 28-0. Jordan answers points. Then the Vikings have got the field goal, and they just get a finally go by Green Bay. It's first and 10. My guess is they're going to try and do everything they can to get Aaron Jones into the end. Well, as you said, this intervention is back in the first half. I may not have the G on my helmet, but it's always at work. He is not shy about it, but he is also not shy about saying, I got a little chip on my shoulder. Coming back in here, baby. Don't be coming to step in my hand. Here's your that's fine. Back to the game. Back to the game. Touchdown. If not achieving it, I think he got it. I think he's inside the 4. Now he's got 93 yards on his return to Lambeau's Field. One of the big stories running into the game. 93 on the ground and 46 receiving. So he's doing it again as he's done his entire career. 148 total last year. That's right. He's been effective in all parts of this game. It's a great addition to this offense. You brought up a little while ago. TJ Hockenson coming back, hopefully in the next month for the Vikings, adding another weapon. They have been back today. Who already proved is an important part of it. Naylor has been outstanding all season long. 3 touchdown receptions coming into today. And of course, we just saw Justin Jefferson and all that he could do. So it's another piece to this puzzle that Aaron Jones has provided for this offense. We're down in what they was now. Able to get the first. The pitch. down. And a yard. Now the clock continues to tick. Green Bay. Timeouts. Well, they're going to have to get the ball snapped here before the 2-minute warning. It's not enough time. 4 seconds up on the play clock. 2:40 to go. In real time, so unless they let it tick up. They look like they're in any kind of urgency there in the huddle, so they may let it go all the way down and they call timeout. Figure out what they're doing on fourth down. Again, they get the 3 timeouts. Panthers are on. Looks like they'll take the timeout right there. In the first half. We'll stop at the 2-minute warning as well. And again, a reminder, stay tuned for the NFL Today update delivered by Leading Speakers. Time permitting. Games, NFL scores, and analysis. So Minnesota came in 3. Only 5 teams in the NFL better today undefeated. In the NFC, it was Minnesota and Seattle. And Seattle will play tomorrow in Detroit against the Lions. This division is going to be terrific. It really is. It is terrific. It's going to be a great down the stretch. A lot of great stories already. So here's the first one. They get going for him. I think if you get the first down and you don't get into the end zone, the respectful thing would be to just take the knee because they can't stop the clock. If you do happen to get into the end zone, don't think you got the first down. Which will be Bears against the first down. Cowboys starts. Looks like they're stopping the clock for the measurement. And it was close. The Vikings this season have only trailed all the games together. Have only trailed for 3 minutes in 26 seconds. And they've not trailed today, and they've went the entire way. One time, 28-0. Green Bay came back to make it 28-22. As they brought their quarterback, Jordan Love, back, and he is good. And down out there. That does their job. Well, it is. They get the ball back. It's going to be an uphill climb here. You got 2:13, no timeout. No, stop it. Down by a couple of scores. Yeah, he slipped him and he went down and that's it. The line at the end looked like maybe facial. He hasn't been able to get it. When he slipped in the grass, down he went. Panthers will begin at their 4. Well, you have to start thinking that chunks of yards are important. The time is more important. Get into the position to where you can kick a field goal and then try the onside kick, knowing that you've got to get 2 scores. Touchdowns, 3 interceptions. And we're in the 10th game, breathing space on the play. Now, can they get them off before the 2-minute warning? They're going to try it quickly, exactly. They're going to try. 6-yard gain there by Wilson. And I think they got something there. And shoestring grab made by Dunn. The catch right in front of everyone on the far side of the 50. So they get the breathing space they wanted. 1:56 to go. Good catch. First down.
There are 2 ways this story can go. One with the line, and one with United's backdrop shortcut. Think which one I prefer. The one with the United app.
The truth about DIY is you never really do it all by yourself.
You bet that? Too big? You can change your color here. And all of this started here, toward here, and end big.
Who's been so pleasant to look at? This? What? We understand.
We did. So whenever you start a project,
Don't worry. You know, we can do this together.
so what are you working on?
People call me a character coach. I don't coach one specific sport.
partner team because I'm passionate about helping young people to find their purpose and identity outside of the world. For me, thriving on my finances, I felt like I could give more of my time and talent to help kids in my community. It's allowed me to live what I consider a truly rich life.
Hey, I'll give you $574 if you switch.
For an ice cream?
Okay. So what about $574 for switching your home insurance to Allstate?
Tempting, but that's way too much of a hassle.
Actually, it's not. Allstate can handle the switching for you. Just call them.
It's easy, and I can save.
And you get Allstate.
Like a cherry on top.
Oh, you brought your own.
Check Allstate first, and you can save money. You're in good hands with Allstate.
You've been accused of plagiarizing your master's thesis. Can you tell the truth? You could have this popped up our brains.
I'll go first.
No.
Josh Wilkins has been taking karate classes ever since that sax club girl put him in a headlock. He's great. That was weird.
Everybody, let's focus, please. NFL on CBS is sponsored by the Home Depot. Outdoors get more tough. And Thrive Financial Services to help you follow your heart.
Now the Packers on this field goals early in the game of 37 and 49 yards. This would be a lot different kind of drive.
It'd be a whole lot different, and those are their two bakeable kicks that change the landscape of the game here in the fourth quarter. What it is the Packers need to get done in this final 2 minutes.
47-yarder, miss 49-yarder, first and 10. Look down the middle, in the secondary to the 41, picking up on the play, 20 yards. One time out, slip again. First and 10. Pressure.
This is just an extended play, and it's Reed understanding that he just needs to go up and make the play, and that's he's the safety in that half of the field, and he's breaking towards the sideline. Which looks to get behind him. And just under 400 yards passing, 4 touchdowns. Harvest now adds the points up. And they're trying to make it a 2-point game. With under a minute to go. Green Bay is on the timeouts. Vikings have been outscored 29-3 since they led 28-0. But they're still on top. They built such a huge 28-zip lead. And the best field goal from the margin out for 6 right there. And getting it 2 points for 7. And here's one. That is 37. Inside it in the first 3 weeks of the season, 1 for 7. The Ravens got one in Dallas last week. And in the new world now, this kickoff to the NFL. That kind of kick, that onside kick must be declared. Kicking team clearly is trailing, and we're on the 4th.
At halftime, it was 28-7. Before then, 28-7 minutes left. So here we go. This is huge. Because it's a 2-point game. Not very high percentages, but it's a chance, right? As you said, it just happened. We'll be doing it, and the Vikings are going to make time to take this time. So they and the punter, Daniel Whelan, will be handling the onside kick. And you can see that the Panthers, who trailed by 28 today, and what they've done in this comeback to get back in the game and to within 2 of the undefeated Vikings. So the Vikings will do the onside kick. But it doesn't appear he has a team there. So he's either going to set it on the ground or he's going to do it. That's what he did. Here they go. It was a drop kick, and it was retrieved by the tight end, George Johnson. And now, no timeouts. The Vikings can get it. It did go the 10 yards. Well, really what you're hoping for, right, is just the strange bounce that it all of a sudden right. Something. It's on the It's unfair and gives it a bounce that maybe you can jump off of. Valiant effort in the comeback. Vikings are going to go forward. Undefeated Minnesota. They have their largest margin of victory since 2019 last week in Minnesota for the Houston Texans. They've been beating teams like San Francisco and the Texans in back-to-back weeks by 20 points or more, but today they come out of Green Bay with a road win. They're second and win by 2 after winning by 28. And that'll be it. The clock will tick. And the Packers will drop to 2-2, and the Minnesota Vikings will go to 4-0, and the Lions are taking on unbeaten Seattle 4-0 in downtown Detroit. Packers in the month of September at home have been a terrific 21-3-1 and another loss handed out today. If we get games over in Florida, it's the Chiefs and Chargers. So much of the Browns and the Raiders. Try Green Bay Collins and Chiefs territory coming up and saying, good afternoon from Lambeau Field in Green Bay. The Steakhouse continues right after this.
To the Vice Presidential Debate with Chris Hayes, Tuesday. Dear unbreakable spirit, when the terrain is normally your steadicast, the obstacles around, you lift us, and the turf is dead. It's still there. Legend. It's where it runs. Right now, if you can lease the truck new 2024 Tacoma for $319 a month. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
It's a great cut. Over that side as the Chiefs came right down the line. That's a great start. Chargers.
Look at this offensive line. We've got all these new faces and new places. Will Sawyer at the left side. It gets it right tackle and trying to cobble together a lineup.
It's a dangerous football team because you're playing on his own hand. Tackle us. Should Herbert play? Should he not? He's back in the pistol again, Jim.
I know, called by Los Angeles.
First charge, time out. Los Angeles, 30 seconds. And when I say they're dangerous opponents, because all
week you heard, should Herbert play? They should just kind of give this one up, protect him. He's got the injury. Little tackles are, so let's just give it to the Chiefs, get him back for the next game, get going on the run. That's not the way the Chargers approach any game, and Jim Harbaugh's not buying that. And that's part where the Chiefs got to be careful.
When we met with Coach Harbaugh on Friday, you could just sense he relished in some ways this chance to be undermanned and such an underdog in the game, and a chance to put something together that could be an early milestone win for his 21 team in his first year on the sideline for the Chargers.
A litmus test by going against the future defending champs even really good for the attack.
Like to welcome this big jump in the country. You're watching the Minnesota Vikings defeat the Green Bay Packers. Nance, Tony Romo, Tracy Wilson on site. G-Pack in New York. Should we need them for any rules explanations? Great to have you with us. The Chiefs with the opening kickoff. Winston Steele, the rookie fumble in Charger territory. And now, with their first possession, another first down. Los Angeles. They try to lift it again as Tranquil comes up. I think that's just a gain of a yard. Here is the fumble. Came after a long pass play. The previous play before this fumble, Kelsey for 38 yards. And then Steele, the rookie out of UCLA by way of Ball State, locked it up.
That's such a lonely feeling right there. It's almost so early in your career, teams depending on you. It's going to be a really good player, no chance.
So, Strickland ready to recover it. Here is a screen pass set up for this thing. The fishing game last week. That's a 22-yard play.
Pretending like you're going to be blocking right here. It's just a block. It's a block. It's a block. And nope. Here goes the screen right after it. And that is all about timing and mistakes. Good job by this.
Kansas City, by the way, has allowed an opening drive score in each of the first 3 games. It's first down to the 46. Let's handle it. And shoot for the first waiting for them. They bring it for them to get one.
Really impressed with the Chargers play calling in this opening drive. A lot of unique misdirection, but Chris Jones has had a great start to this year, Jim. He's played inside, outside. You're going to see him line up on the tackles. They get the matches where key downs, third down, now these passing downs. You're seeing him on the edge instead of inside. He was dominant last week against the run.
As decimated as the Chargers are, the Chiefs are pretty hard to separate damage. Getting into the Captains. 2nd and 8.
Placement by Herbert, but coming. Jump coming. He's been great draft pick coming from Georgia this year. He's really taken on a key role.
He caught the first play of the game, pass play. The first snap for the Chargers for 5. That goes for 15. 2 catches on this drive, and now it's a first and goal to go. Chris Jones remains on the side.
This one, he's back to this great shot.
To Nazi and Schreiner as well, former Charger.
See right there when you get the distance, the running back's right behind you. You can run the right and left a lot easier than if you're shotgun and he's just off to your right side. So what happens? Stands behind you, and you're like, okay, they're in this front, but how do you over here to the right? So you can always get to one call for a second or a third.
You see Chris Jones returns to the field. This is the 10th play of this opening drive in Los Angeles.
Don't take that.
Make it down.
Yeah.
This is a steady three months. Anything more? It's open. He just turns the ball. His plan, he catches it, or nobody catches it. What? Did he come down with the chip? Does he have enough control? I think that's a touchdown. The right side of the leg is inbounds, and just waiting for confirmation. We got to watch Herbert. That's what happened last week. Got a hit all of a sudden. Strength in that ankle. He took a good pop there. He got hit by Malik Herring. Head to the sideline. Touchdown confirmed. Now, Dicker for the extra point. Again, the Chiefs give up opening drive pace to the opponent. Coming up to steal from Herbert goes across the drive, including the touchdown to the rookie. Why would I use him to have my EDNS delivered to my door? I love Mark Simmons. Why would I use medically proven ingredient of cerebral primary heads? I love brain hacks for stuff. Why would I choose Fremont treatment and afford foods? I love selling on foot price possession. I wouldn't give my quality care insurance. I love Hims. Get treatment you'll actually love at Hims.com. Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance, so I saved hundreds. With the money I saved, I thought I'd get a wax figure myself. Cool, right? Look at the craftsmanship. I mean, they even got my nostrils right. It's just nice to know. Years after I was on. This guy will be standing the test of it's melting. Oh, just no. Yeah. There's one thing. What you need every day.
Injured? Call Stockman Law Office. Payments of medical bills and wages. Money for pain and suffering. Call anytime. 218-576-8599. No recovery, no fee. Stockman Law Office. Serious injuries, serious law.
Better begins with the way we see each other. Better begins with the way we treat each other. Better begins with the way we care for each other. Better begins with this focus. Better in all of us.
Over the last few years, we've redefined what working with living rooms. And so it's the Ford F-150. Bring your desk wherever you go with a flat interior work surface. Drop down the tailgate to get it all done. And plug in what you need outside the cab with available full-time plumbing door. How's that for upping your productivity? Help this smart could only be called F-150. Get 2.9% financing for 66 months, plus up to $9,900 in total savings on a new Ford F-150 XLT. Only at your local Montland Ford dealers.
The National Home Furnishing Sale has come to Home Furniture with Recession Buster deals store-wide. Get up to an extra 15% savings from all of our best furniture factories. Hurry in. Factory direct savings won't last long. The National Home Furnishing Sale at Home Furniture ends Wednesday.
Purchase your tickets today at LoveClubProductions.com. Hey, Lad, he certainly likes playing inside this building. Touchdown. Touchdown today. Two in this building playing in the national championship game a couple of years ago. So that's 4 touchdowns in this building in 2 games at the start of another game. 8 minutes in. Not bad. Not bad. How about Herbert able to dust off that hit by Herring? Deliver the goods. One opening drive, 74 yards in 10 plays. I mean, that was the best I've seen out of this offense all year. And that's good, but that was it really get a little bit of a deep steal in the game of running back. As Patrick goes down, he gets it. It's near the sideline. Let's see what they do. Stay with the Chargers. by the Chiefs in the game's first 8:56.
You can see this concerted effort by the Chiefs to come up and just changed the ball, Tony.
And Rasheed Rice is banged up. They say that it's recovered by the Chiefs after the first indication the other day.
Recovered by the defense and subsequently fumbled and recovered by Kansas City for the first down.
For the Chiefs, who's slightly out of bounds. Did he touch the football? It's Morris. And Humphrey fights for it. We'll be right back.
This is you, and this is your surprising hunch. I take the over. The kind of hunch that pops up anywhere.
Buffalo.
It's Bronco time. Right now, FanDuel is giving new customers $200 in bonus bets when you bet $5 guaranteed. We won't let a hunch go to waste and make every moment more.
New customers bet $5, get $200 in bonus bets guaranteed. Only from FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
I have to spend my life trying to find my calling. I'm home being at an early age. It's just a matter of how good I could get and how far we could go.
At Ram, our company's to build truck. But when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering.
Right now during Ram Power Days, get $4,000 cash allowance on the purchase of most 2025 Ram 1500 trucks. Don't miss Ram Power Days. Hurry in today.
The 3 for Me on there too is now available with the all-new Big Smasher Burger. All you can sell for a drive-thru. Plus get 5 of 3 $10 chips and salsa for just $10.99. See you later, tiny drive-thru burger. This Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10 you can eat.
All right, third time this time. Here we go. Okay, get on the next one.
That sure's getting to him.
Maybe we should change it up.
Now I got it.
Damn, get nuts.
Here we go. Daddy's got this.
You got us this far. Cam's gonna finish the drive.
You got it. Yeah.
If only there were backups in real life, but at least there's Progressive to protect your home and auto.
Info, sir? We have a job for you.
Send me the info.
Thank you.
This is your director of returns, CBS Stunt Numbers for the Chief Kitchen Officer of West CBS.
Right, here's a replay. They've overturned the call on the field. It's going to be Charger football. And we're going to bring Gene's territory into players that are out of bounds, including right here. You'll see the Charger defender who touches it, Finley, as well as Morris. He's got a hand in there, the lineman for the Chiefs. They said Humphrey eventually recovered it, but Gene, bring us up to date on this.
Yes, Jim, and because this football is loose, when A.J. Finley touches that loose ball while he is out of bounds, by rule, that puts the ball out of bounds immediately prior to Humphrey possessing it. That's why they give the ball back to the Chargers.
What a chance for the Chargers to go early.
From the 20, Edwards.
In traffic, we got a flag down from the line of scrimmage after a 2 or 3 yard gain. So the things that happened on that play, including Rasheed Rice got hit by Mahomes as they were.
Offense number 62.
So much right there just happened, but let's see. Mustafa is going to end up getting a penalty right here. Chop block by Mustafa. His main starts before coming in here as starting right guard with this patchwork offensive line. And there's Rice. Watch how Rice, watch him get this. Mahomes incidentally hits his teammate, and that right leg gets straight down. The Piper extended is going to get called. The 35, first and 25. Catch interception, a dive out of bounds for Hurst gets bring in Tracy.
Well, I've been watching Rashee Rice, and he did not put any weight on that right leg as he hobbled over to the bench. I was told it was a right knee injury. They have brought the cord out for him. He seemed hesitant to walk over to it, but it looks like they are going to take him into the locker room and bring any more information as soon as they get it.
Another blow here early in this game for the Chiefs. Rice came into week 3 as the leading receiver in the league the first 3 weeks of the season. Second and 19. And it was over. Able to get it off. Good plays. Now it's Costas who was coming after him with a flag down.
Trying to set a screen play. Just got in there real quick, Jim.
Offense over 68. There's so much stuff going on to start this game. And you talked about Rice, who's been playing as well as any receiver in the National Football League. They call it right there. They get that call from the extension. It's a screen play, and it looks. You're almost taught to do that. We've seen that 2 or 3 times. Well, she smashed right there through Rice. So he's great. Most catches that also a great catch is one of the things.
Set a Chief franchise record for his catches through 3 weeks. Again, was highest in the league. Here comes 2nd and 29. It's a little bit closer to make it a kick, if that's the way they end up having to go. The ticker is at least a little bit more manageable. Rice and in pain is ever since contact with his quarterback that is Iowa trying to jump on a loose football. He Thomas over 40% for receiving yards. That's a very impressive time this year. Working 25. That was enough to stop. Ooh, gonna get stuck for no gain, and it's not like Hunter. Now they'll go with a field goal attempt by a kicker who really doesn't get a lot of attention. Kicking in this league has become so automatic, but his stats in just a little over 2 years, and he's 58 of 61. 6 for 6 on this season. This is from 50. And it's up the reception. 10-0, Los Angeles. Interception. Chargers.
Georgia is the city. Restaurants and rooftop, bars and basements. Every home store. When we get started, stay with make sure that down over mountains. Take the sounds. It's at the end of the day. Every single round is up to you. You, slight and bits, if you're the market is right.
Danny Jones. Thanks so much bundling home and auto with the personal price plan that he got excited and bundled football with football.
What can we say with the personal price plan too?
So do you kick it or pass it?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Thursday night football on Prime. It's all
Four sides of biscuits. That's a big deal. Now this is time to get dad love.
Oh, this one's $20. I tried to make it 21.
That's a dad.
Get your own deal.
There you go. Grab a KFC. Baby.
Look, I got the new iPhone 16 Pro at price, and Apple Intelligence is pretty awesome. You can get it when you trade in any phone.
At Verizon, new and existing customers can get iPhone 16 Pro on us when you trade in any phone in any condition. Only on Verizon.
NFL CBS is sponsored by Modelo, the reward for old-time fans. And by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. That's the new home of the Chargers, the facility close to LAX. They call it the Fort. It is spectacular, dazzling state-of-the-art facility. Appreciate them welcoming us there. Friday, we've been out here for both of their home games. They opened with a win week 1 against the Raiders. North Carolina stayed in Charlotte for the week to prepare for a game at Pittsburgh last week, which they lost 20-10. And debating the end there. But now back home after a fast start to this one. So it's 10-0. Patrick Mahomes, there's a million ways you can slice of all of his accolades. But he's a pass interception for the first time in his career in the first quarter, 3 consecutive games. The kid was concerned that much to go deep. I mean, they were trying it like multiple times, but the pressure internally has gotten to Mahomes a lot more than they expected. Right now, through that indiscriminately, aggressively hit, Hawkins high, 2 turnovers. And that's been the reason that he's basically close. Yeah, they're 3-0. Steven. Down the Hey, Samuel, I think we mentioned this the other day to Coach Harbaugh, that you better be careful if you get up by precisely 10 points. Not 9, not 11. I'm talking if you're down 10 or if you're up 10 on Mahomes. His record is 11-11. Oh, you're looking at what's that? That change. That is it. So, in for 3. Deflected. Jim Vincent. Standing by defense coordinator Jesse Minter. Keep the game moving. It's the integrity of the rich rights. One guy getting behind the quarterback, you can step up. There's nowhere to step up and it's the new. In the backfield. They're going to step. They can. Where to go through and just look into the yard and he cannot go through it. And you see, what if we go and the back under his close that goes down. And that's just what is going to be there. They are dominating at the point of attack on the scrimmage right now. And Eliza comes in to punt. This question over this week for the hands. This was really slick. The football and Nancy Johnson down to head about the 18. Very well start for Kansas City. Herbert Company back on the field. 10-0 in the first.
Is it possible to be more capable? And be able to perform it's here. Make us think that you can accept. And for you, that is wizard. How we get we get exception. Visit your local Audi dealer.
So, I like honey barbecue, you like honey barbecue. I like football, I think you like football. We're like the brothers we never had. No, I have a brother. But does he have time for you? I guess he doesn't. Yeah, because I feel like he'd be here if he did.
Chewy, save 35% and shop all of your favorite brands. For any taste or any diet, and prices you love, delivered fast. For low prices, for life of pets, there's Chewy.
Usually on my own house, I need people around me. community can give you power and energy that you didn't think you had. The good stuff. Genius stuff. The joy of seeing each other through.
No matter how hard you try or how far you go, you can't ever leave it all behind. They're always with you. Still ones you could, the ones you never could. This is a story.
Congratulations, kids. Ready to catch some bad guys? It's CBS Origins. Look at CBS Monday, October 14th. Part of CBS Premier League and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Week 4 continues tonight with Sunday Night Football. The Bills face the Ravens on NBC and concludes with 2 games tomorrow night. Titans Dolphins on ESPN and Seahawks Lions on ABC. Then Week 5 kicks off with Buccaneers Falcons. Thursday Night Football on Prime Video. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
We're back at SoFi Stadium. Host site it was Super Bowl 56, the Rams over the Bengals. It's the only Super Bowl, in fact, in the last 5 years the Rams played here that did not have the Chiefs representing the AFC. Third series for the Chargers. Center screen in the Dolphins. Picks up 10. There's Zion Johnson.
This standing play calling to open this game. Saw another one right there, all creative. Play calling, just misdirection, high candy, over here, back over there. And right now, they've got the Chiefs. They're running away on all these plays. Got to give Greg Miller the credit for his first 15. They've been outstanding.
Pretty good. Fly streaks, tight end. Push down after the pass play comes. Takes it now. Stays on his feet, but Tranquil says you'll have no more. Johnson for a loss. Tranquil, who played here his first 4 years after being drafted by the Charger organization out of Notre Dame.
That was on Herbert. Ball slipped out of his hand. We know. And Tracy, he had to retape his ankle and an outside zone. Sometimes you got to stretch that a little bit. You don't know if that was part of the problem there. You know, he doesn't love having to move sideways aggressively. Great part of the tape on that right ankle. Looks like the 2 further runners. Looks like you might have some slippery stuff. Right.
Ball start. Offense number 79.
That's Pipkins, who was in for Joe Holmes. The right tackle, he's not 100% either. He was the first, the third tackle for him, but having to start today.
And that really is a bad penalty because you have help. Sometimes you got to kick out and get back deep on a play, and that edge rusher's out wide. But when you have help there, you should never be early.
Big fifth overall. All the way up to the flash over the Friday. Downgraded yesterday. In the high next 3, so had a chance to 6. Second at 21. Another catch. It's 4 in this first quarter. Let's go back down to the Trace.
And we saw Rasheed Rice started off with that right knee injury. He went directly into the X-ray room, and we just got word that he has been downgraded to out for the rest of this game.
It did not look good. Of course, they were already without Hollywood Brown. Shoulder injury. So this season, the 18, quarter comes to a close. It was an one-sided first quarter, Tony.
It was exactly the way the Chargers were going to start to get that belief that they can actually beat the champs.
The time has come to The time has come to
The time to come to Get this low mileage brings only 2024 GMC Hummer EV pickup for around $849 per month. We are professional grade GMC. Italian sausage, bacon, and pepperoni for only $8.99. That's the lowest price in 3 beef pizzas, right, Professor? Beef plus meat plus meat equals a 3 beef treat. Order for $8.99 and get your game day delivered with Little Caesar pizza. I'm your football-obsessed best man, and I think you having your big day during the big game is the worst. Are you kidding me? Physically, I'm right here, but mentally, I'm here. Yeah, dude, come on, speed it up. When all eyes are on you, my eyes are glued to the game. Touchdown, yeah. And if you didn't bundle your home with auto insurance, all of this could be tough to tackle. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
I'm Maddie Matlock, right?
Matlock is in the old TV show, right?
Right.
Putting out one shot.
I didn't think for that craftiness, Matlock. Well, man, thank you, man.
Okay, that means we can think it does. Well, it's CBS Thursday, October 17th, for CBS Premier Week and streaming on Paramount Plus. We have a fascinating first involving these two great coaches. First time NFL history, we have a matchup featuring the reigning college national champion coach and the reigning Super Bowl champion coach.
All the champs are here. They're two unbelievable coaches. I'll tell you right now, Andy Reid's got one of the highest win percentages. Coach last year, guess what? Someone says equally signed to Harbaugh, but that changes the outcome. That's 30 and 2 in his last 32 games. Check that.
We'll live in rain. Settle things at some time. We start the second quarter.
Getting back the end against Frazier.
Right. Third and 18. Kennedys. Contact on Herbert as he released it, trying to find Palmer incomplete. Dustin has a word with Sean Smith. Let him know he's not happy about something. Keep an eye on it.
Yeah, you're always trying to play that little game with the back judge. Hey, just, you know, they're hitting you in the head, so watch that next time. Just put it in their ear a little bit to try and help.
That was the first incompletion of the game after hitting on his first 7 throws. J.K. Scott wanted to Nicole Hardman. Time again. 35-yard line after 48-yard brings him down. 30 seconds after this. Here again.
Hey, check the state form. I say so much bubbly. It's about my workout.
Okay. And this is auto again, right?
Hey, this is my living room.
Just another way to save with a personal price plan.
On the couch there,
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Herbert looks at some things on the sideline. We receive the return of the backfield for Kansas City of 3 points. His offense, the first pitch, big runs. That is gets to the interception. Signing the check-up entry, returning where he started his NFL career. And I got a snap on the name against KC. There's Javon Taylor. Gets flagged for this one.
Yeah, he knows his issues. He's always got a little early, and that was way too early. He's always trying to kick stuff fast. He penalties last year, and then he's never going to get this year.
I think a lot of folks are anxious to see if the explosiveness is there for Kareem. I believe the victory of the Kansas City Thunder. Young Dennis. Like the Kareem of yesteryear on that one, his first carry goes for 9 yards. So they know now. They had the explosiveness. They're going to take that tackle, keep it. There's Hunt. It was horrible ending. Inflicted to Red Bull on the video in his second year in the season. Starts with a Chiefs Ethan Lady was in Cleveland where he played the last 5 years. Here it is. Second catch for Johnson within 2 yards. Back to express school list for his actions. 6 years ago, 6+ years ago, it says, I'm still capable of being that guy you saw as a rookie. I'm ready to shock the world and show them I still got it. Let's see, that one gives him the Kansas City franchise record. He was so excited because of his appreciation for Tony Gonzalez. That his name linked with him. That's this. He raised the time. The chains. Luis, if he was healthy in this position, gotta come down with that. Need to change easily. This is a focal point for me now. Kelsey, with 2 catches, starting the big one early, but he's got to become back to that focal point guy for the Chiefs, for the play calling coach. He should move into the Rice role just as this game goes on, especially after halftime. Chiefs with 54 yards of offense, 38 of it, and that one pass play to Kelsey on the opening time of the game. And a second pass, 2 giveaways, down 10, and the Chargers are pinned at the 5-yard line, 51-yard line. They're back up, ready to go.
Did you know Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company? They're one of America's largest financial services companies, too. Just like I'm so much more than quarterback Peyton Manning. I'm also Peyton Manning.
It's lovely, Peyton.
Did you say Peyton or Peyton?
Peyton.
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 Great work.
Thank you. For your insurance and financial needs, Peyton, Nationwide is on your side.
Introducing the second chance on BetMGM. What he said? If you bet on the player to score the first touchdown and instead scores second, you get your money back in cash. Straight cash. Second chance, Aaron. What if I got news? Somebody got scores first. Second chance. The second chance for that is on the first touchdown. You all right? Help us, please.
Get the second chance offer for BetMGM, the sportsbook born in Vegas.
In the front field, the Subway has never been easier. Just find any fucking app, get another free. The whole part is, you got a trap, he doesn't get yourself in foot long. Wait, seriously? I got you next time, buddy. Order now with the Subway app. Hey! No lettuce, less filling, and tastes great. Wait, is this a drink? Oh, this is no like
I have a surprise for you.
Oh, yes.
Feast your eyes on this.
That's sexy. Feels so new.
I want to feel this feeling again and again.
Can I hold it?
How bad do you want to hold it?
Let's do a bag, but pretty please.
Don't. Go ahead, press the button.
Oh, that's glowing.
We should do this prom.
Great.
Rekindle the feeling of love. The new iPhone 16 Pro. You can feel it again and again with the latest iPhone every year. AT&T Next Up Anytime.
TV's hottest show. Reserve. Made by Fire. By years to 3 minutes. Country. Friday, October 18th on a CBS Premier League on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. Families affected by Hurricane Helene urgently need support. You can help the American Red Cross provide meals and shelter to these families by donating today to Hurricane Helene relief efforts by going to redcross.org/NFL.
and 10. Sadistically. As high ankle sprain that's had at different stages the last 2 weeks. That's how it started. Week 2 at Carolina, just rumbling away at that. But that did it right. The game started with practice, but they did enough return. He's a tough competitor. His teammates and listening through him, he's giving everything he had. Protected his defense. Second and 8. Protect him. But then, the lineman, special teamer, and fullback. Matt Lodge. Great football player. It's really shown the ability. I mean, for you to do that, that's a football player through and through. It's been impressive to watch his development, Chip. Yeah, Boise State. The 6th round. It's not the guy that has his own 5-time series, but the way he's playing, maybe one day. But short. That's a rarity. Chargers are fantastic. A 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1. The Chiefs, who stalled the short yardage last week against the Falcons to win the game. Inside, linebackers came flying through, and Chris Jones disrupted this one. He just pushed through, and then the guys to come back in. That's the thing about the Chiefs. When they watch stuff or something, they can't. They Mark that again. At the 35, same place they started the last drive with the 50-yard punt.
Ooh, I hit on that hit.
Geico has fast car claims 24/7 right on the Geico app.
To file a claim, just tap right here to upload pictures, customer. Only gain on the first 90 license. Sure. Biggie, to track your status, just click. Super easy.
We're connecting with the mannequins.
You're doing great, everyone. Ooh, you're a pro.
Scroll, tap, scroll out. Scroll. I'm cramping.
Yeah, we open.
For savings and service, get more with Geico.
I overdid it. Like a showboat, I just overdid it.
Brisket is back at Chipotle. Seasoned, smoked, seared, spiced, stoned, old, and warmed. It's a whole new kind of brisket done the Chipotle way. Let's unretire. Why not?
You're right here, bro.
To Royal Caribbean.
You guys are making this work.
With Bud Light, it's easy to watch NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube TV.
Right? It's not for everybody. Right? Marriage is not for everybody, but...
Visit BudLight.com for a chance to win.
Cheers.
Coming to CBS Thursday.
Hey, how did you guys?
It's some 22-year-old gifts.
Young Turkey. You're parking.
Young too.
Which is first marriage. Thursday, October 17th, part of CBS Premier League.
The NFL CBS is sponsored by Royal Caribbean. Come see. Chipotle. Real ingredients, real flavor. Chipotle. Real. And Geico. Get low, Geico.
There, downtown Los Angeles, this is the hometown of Andy Reid. Went to John Marshall High School, the Griffith Park area, an LA City school. Still has a home in Southern California, south of here. Then some 5 weeks of summer. We're back out here with Tammy. This team needs to get things from this offense. Help the shoot Rice. Who's returning to this game after injury in the first quarter. Here's Hunt. Attack on it by Harrington. The fourth finishes it. Finish it at the top. This is the 100 game. And Patrick Mahomes. 400. And Wiz win. That's pretty good. Here's how he put the test. Let's see. Wins, yeah. Okay. Expect that. Most pass yards, first 100 starts, yeah. Expect that too. Half touchdown. Over Rodgers in the arena and Howard. 8 back. Where Aaron is already established that with Tennessee. Now his third chance. Yeah, now 3 today, and it's going to continue once. I'm still really impressed. Look at it. He's going to go for anytime it's through. He's going to look at what team you expect. Like, it says maybe a step. No. He's still there. He just hasn't gotten the ball. But it's some leads and Rice and he's able to pick up the first down. Well, you know, Andy Reid talking about Travis at our meeting with him last night. See, I see him every day. There's nothing different. Nothing has changed. He has such a great approach, Rick. When you're a dynamic, field position player, you get the ball, and it's more fun having the ball. But his approach, there's 3-0. He's done everything. It's already done. He's established his identity, his history, the Hall of Fame, everything. He wants to win. Of course, the way to go. I can just win the ball. That's not really good. Again, Baker now for the 4th time. He and Mahomes get to have such a friendship and chemistry. They came in together to meet with us last night. They were all excited about going back Saturday evening and watching their 2 alma maters square off, Texas Tech and Cincinnati, which ended up being the third of the game won by Texas Tech 34-41. Rick Gates missed a 50-yard field goal last part of the game, and here comes Hunt. He's done forward. Of course, they didn't leave the side major. That doesn't wear the jersey.